Check. Hey guys, how is it going? Welcome along another Left and Cody A&R feedback live session. I hope you're all doing well. We have a lot to get through today. I think it's 25 plus tracks, so we are going to crack on and get at it real quick. For those of you that weren't here on Tuesday, the announcement was we are starting a label. It is going to be Coded Records. Can't figure out how to get the artwork up again. But yeah, basically it is a vehicle to do releases for the guys and girls that are sending their music into this particular stream. So yeah, I think there's been some great music so far, and I want to be able to use my platform to be able to elevate the music and the profiles of the people that are sending their music through. So yeah, hopefully we will have that kicked off within the next 6 weeks. Meetings are going well with distributors. I just need to make sure I go with the right one to make sure everybody is catered for as far as new artists, and also us as a label and what we're trying to do with elevating the next generation of music producers within the house, techno, garage, maybe some drum and bass. I don't know. But yeah, it's exciting times. Right, enough chat from me. Let's jump into some music, and we're kicking off with Troy's and Life.
Death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it. And that is as it should be, because death is very likely the single best invention of life. Death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it. And that is as it should be, because death is very likely the single best invention of life. Life. Death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it. And that is as it should be, because death is very likely the single best invention of life. Death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it. And that is as it should be, because death is very likely the single best invention of life. Life. Death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it. And that is as it should be.
Cool, that was Troy's with Life 2000. Okay, where do we start with that? That was nice vibes, really like that one. Kind of reminds me of some 2015 Left Wing Cody style track. There is something in your bass line around this point. That. I don't know if you put a spreader on that, but feels like it could be more in with the kick and the bass, kind of working with those together in those frequencies. It feels like it's spread, and it's just kind of messing around with your mix at the moment. But yeah, that's a cool track. I'd like to hear a little bit more kind of hi-hats as well, a little more fizz on the top end, just to keep it driving. But yeah, cool stuff from Troy's. Great way to start off the stream. That was Life 2000. Right, who's next? You got to take Sim Hoffa. You in here? Can't see you. Yo, what's happening, Will? Thanks very much, mate. Appreciate it. Plexa Pearl. Yeah, no, listen, we're about lifting people up in here, mate. So please send your tracks through. Who else we got? M&S. Yeah, that was a cool track for sure. And who we got over here on Instagram? Novira, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you, mate. Murphy, how are you? Wafer. White Label, how are you, mate? Good to see you all joining again. Nice little community building through these streams. It's great to see that there's so many like-minded people out there trying to get their music heard. And yeah, all the comments over the last, I think we've been doing this for 4 weeks now, have been really positive, and everybody's been super nice with each other. And this is it. This is what it's all about. This community lifts people up, and we've all got to start somewhere. I've been doing this for 20 odd years now, and I know what it's like to start out and to have your music played and put it out there to be judged, and it can be difficult at times, but we are trying to keep it all positive here. So yeah, all love. Right, let's crack on. We've got a lot to get through. This is Sim Hoffa, and You Gotta Take.
Once in a while, I'm gonna have to take a beating, but by then I didn't care. The way I saw it, everybody takes a beating sometime.
Okay, Simhofer, if you're out there and this is something I think that was submitted during the week. To finish that, please. That was incredible. Simplicity at its best. It reminds me of like what we were influenced by when we started the Left and Cody project, which was about 12, 13 years ago now since our first release. It was this kind of vibe. And on a SoundCloud, I've been recently doing like a house garage mixtape on the Left and Cody SoundCloud. And just kind of showing our inspirations, and it's all about this kind of stuff, you know. It's real organic house. That is a great beginning to a track. You got some really good elements there. I'd like to hear a finished product, because that is super vibey, super vibey. Plexer, no, I hear you. Absolutely. No, I don't think you're being negative in the slightest. That is more than constructive criticism for sure. That's totally fine. And also with regards to the lists, the tune, the amount of tracks that we're going through tonight isn't the norm, but we've had quite a fair few in during the week and during last Tuesday's A&R session. So I would recommend you send your track in. It won't be played tonight, but it'll be on the next stream, which will be on Monday. We're back to regular service next week, Monday and Wednesday. M&S, that was a dope groove. Ryan Best, good to see you, mate. That was an absolute tune. I'd like to see more of that. King Cud, if you can send it to the email address, chris@elephantcody.uk. It's just on the graphic if you're on TikTok. There is just a bit of a queue. So everyone's been sending their tracks in over the last 5-6 days. So we're just trying to get through all of those. And a SoundCloud link would be ideal. Thank you very much. It just makes my life easier when I'm trying to play stuff. Okay, Zimhofer. You got to take. Zim, if you're watching this, you can watch this stream again on replay. It's on our Twitch and our YouTube channels. If you go over there, you can see repeats of the live sessions on there. So if anyone knows Zimhofer, tell him to get himself over there and watch the feedback and get that track finished. Donk DJ, appreciate that, mate. Thank you. I probably won't get to it tonight. There's quite a fair bit in the queue, but we'll line it up for next stream, which will be on Monday. Okay, let's go. Mezi, Imagination.
Ready? The vision is love. Someday we will all be there. Hold the gift. The vision. It's heavy on my touch. Allow me to feed your imagination. Someday we will all be there.
Mezzy, Imagination. Yeah, really cool groove. Loving that. Sounds like kind of early Defected kind of stuff. Sorry, I left my fan on while I turned the mic on there, so you might have had a little bit of feedback from the mic. Just saw Huxley joining there. Hux, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, mate. Seth Martin, how are you? Gav Astley, Daryl Lee, Lauda, how are you all? Kieran, Donk, Seth, King Cuds, thank you all for joining. Peter Christensen, how are you, my friends? Dan, all types of house music playing on here. And yeah, if you are just joining and you want to send your music in for today, we're not going to get to it today. But if you do email it over at some point during the stream tonight, I will get to it on Monday's stream. Navira, how are you, my friend? Good to see you back again. Chapter and verse. How's it going, buddy? Long time. White Label, love that bass riff. I'm just looking through these comments. It might have been a while ago. But yeah, I think that was on the this track here. Simhofer. Yeah, sick bass on that. I want to hear that finished. Kieran, when did you send it through, my friend? If you sent it through today, then it will be played on Monday. If you sent it in before tonight's stream, then it will be played this evening for sure. Okay, right. Let's get on to the next one, which is going to be 76 by Dan. How do you say that? Milner, I think. nice record. That was a Dan Milner 76. Yeah, really cool, kind of slow it down, melodic techno, nice vibe on that. Yeah, really cool synth sounds and everything, loving those. I don't know if there's just maybe a little bit distortion in your top end. That was just the only thing that really stuck out for me. Arrangement's really cool. Yeah, super cool vibe with that kind of style. Enjoyed that. 76 Dan Milner. Right, next we have Chris Dussy, Desire. Mex has done his own version of this track. Let's take a listen to this. That was Mex, his version of Chris Dussy, Desire. Yeah, really cool track like that. That is very, very London-centric. Don't know if you're based in the UK, but yeah, loving that vibe. We kind of came through on that whole sound back in 2013, playing in dirty, dark clubs in Vauxhall alongside Michael Beebe and Porza and all those guys. Yeah, cool version. Like it. It's different from the original. just a little bit of attention to the mix. I think your levels just need to be adjusted accordingly across the track. But nice version, nice and different to the original. So yeah, can't knock it. That was Desire Mex remix of Chris Stussy. Right, who's next? Joe Owen, I Wanna Feel. Joe, I don't know if you're on here, mate, but that is outstanding work, my friend. Loving that. No notes on that one. That was super classy. Nice tech house track. It reminded me of WAF, like those crazy syncopated the drum fills and everything, just hi-hats everywhere. Really cool use of that vocal as well. Wasn't expecting that. I didn't put two and two together. I should have really when I read the title of the track. But yeah, I like that one. That is that's going onto the hard drive for sure. Joe Owen. If anyone knows him and he's not here, tag him. Zoop's genre is techno, anything house, really, mate, to be honest. D&B, I'm kind of into minds about whether or not we're going to be releasing any of that stuff in the future. But yeah, all kind of things house. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining, welcome to the stream. and you're sending your music in tonight, then it will be added to the list for next stream, which will be on Monday. The stream for tonight is totally full up, and it's only fair that I get through all of those before I listen to any new music that is sent through tonight. So if you're sending your music through, the email address is on there on Instagram. It is pinned as a comment. Also, it is somewhere on the TikTok feed. I think on the graphic just under my face, there is a email address, chris@leftwingcody.uk. If anyone is new here and wondering who I am, I've been an artist and a DJ for 20 plus years. I've done a Left Wing Cody project for the last, when did we start? 2012. So that's 13 years. I do a weekly radio show on KISS here in the UK every Friday from 9 until 12. And I am on all these socials doing these A&R feedback sessions, trying to find the next generation of house producers. And yeah, I've done it for a month, and we started off once a week, and then we've been doing it twice a week now. And I've found some outstanding music, and I want to be able to put that out. So I'm starting a label that's all based around the music that is sent through to these A&R live sessions. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. If you are new and haven't heard or wasn't aware of the name Left Wing Cody, please go have a look at Spotify, TikTok, Instagram. We've done some bits, so I'm just using my platform to try and find you guys the next generation. Yeah, Zoop's Tech House, that's totally fine. No problem. Anything house related, anything between 120 and 140 BPM. Yeah, I'm keen to hear all of it. Wilson and Carl, how are you? If you can send that through to the email address, that'd be great, mate. Just makes my life a lot easier when trying to find the music to play. Yeah, and also, if we can keep the chat friendly, that'd be great as well. You know, this is a community that I'm trying to build. It's all about lifting everyone up. Not everyone's going to be in the same level, and I just want to be here to be able to share my knowledge and my brain with everybody. And yeah, if we could keep the comments like-minded and just be super positive. Constructive criticism is, of course, very welcome. I think we can all grow from constructive criticism, but let's try and avoid putting people down and yeah, keep it friendly. Adam, yes. Do you know Joe? If you can send him through to this, he must have been on part of this stream at some point. Yeah, I'd like to chat to Joe about this track because it's on point. Yeah, let's move on. I've done enough talking. Oh, Hector Kuta, how are you, my friend? Long time. Hector was one of the first releases that we ever did on Lost Records. Been a while, my friend. Hope you are good. Jerome 6, how are you, bruv? Yep, absolutely. Giving back, man. Just trying to lift everybody up and use the platform to get some new music signed and out there. Justin Lee, how are you? Good to hear from you, mate. Adam, yeah, that'd be great, man. I've got to move on with the session, but he can watch back the review of his track on our Twitch and YouTube channel. Just go over to those platforms and type in Left Wing Cody, and he'll be able to see that. And yeah, if he can drop me a DM or something on TikTok, I presume he's on, seeing as you're talking to me on there, that'd be great. Cobra Cat, yeah, all good vibes, man. James, send you a link to my Apple Music and Spotify. If you can send it by SoundCloud, mate, that makes my life easier. I'm still trying to learn all the technical sides of this stuff. So SoundCloud is the easiest way for me to be able to play music. I haven't figured out how to do the Apple Music and play stuff back off on Spotify and things like that. And I'm looking for unreleased things as well. That's where we're at with that kind of stuff. Yeah, Seth Martin, you can rewatch the live on our Twitch and YouTube channels. They are all Left Wing Cody. Every kind of social platform that we're on. Gemma, how are you, my love? Good to see you in here. Have you got any tunes to submit, Gemma? Yeah, Seth, all good. Nice one, Adam. Yeah, just get him to drop me a line, mate. And I've got to start playing the next track because we've got a lot to get through, and I want to eat dinner at some point tonight. Right, next. In a Cornfield by George Yang. That is a seriously good piece of music. In a Cornfield 519 mix, George Zhang. Outstanding stuff, my friends. I have zero things to say about that feedback-wise. That feels like a totally finished track. So creative, great bass line, the pianos, all the chats are going crazy about the pianos on this track. Great work, my friend. Definitely keep up the good work as far as that's concerned. That reminds me of like a track called Samurai from decades ago. Really intricate stuff, man. Love it. Perfect. Right, let's see. UKG stuff. Me 50 and Marquet. Let me have a quick look through these comments quickly. Everything's been popping off in here. Yeah, Joe, just shout me, mate, afterwards. Go on to our Twitch and YouTube channels after this, and you can hear the feedback. And also, we'll talk offline as well. Airbus, how are you? Thanks for listening all the way from Krefeld in Germany. Sakura agreed, that was class. Justin Lee with the claps, absolutely. Navira over there on Instagram, yep, loving it. Gemma agrees, absolutely. Yeah, Samurai, of course. Sounds like it's been influenced by that for sure. Maybe the guy's never heard it before, but that's where I could hear a connection because of that piano was outstanding. James, appreciate that. Yeah, please send through to SoundCloud. And someone was asking for a shout. Who's that? Wilson and Co. Shout out to Sophie, right, live and direct from the live. Left and Cody, A&R feedback. Let's crack on. We've got so much to get through this evening. And we're on UKG stuff by Me 50 and Marquet. UKG stuff, Me 50 and Mar K. Yeah, pretty good, man. Liking that. Into the garage sounds. Constructive feedback on this one. I think you just need a little bit more oomph on this track. It's missing the bottom end, especially with those kind of long drawn out notes on your respace. You want to give them some real power when they drop in. Loving the kind of trumpety sounds you got going through there. Nice little hook on those. Just feels like everything's just needs a little bit more power behind it. Bit more toughness behind the kick drum. Yeah, let's just get that bottom end going a bit more. But overall, cool idea, man. Liking that one. UKG stuff, Me 50 and Mark K. Novira, here we are, my friends. Afterlife. Let's go.
In the afterlife, peace unfolds. Paths cross. Souls reunite.
DJ Novira, Afterlife. DJ Novira, you're always turning up in these live streams with some amazing tracks. We need to get them signed now, I think. Just, I honestly, I don't know what to say about that one. There's no feedback. That is an immense piece of music. Yeah, the melodic techno side of things. Honestly, it's not really kind of my world. Where I'm kind of used to sitting in. With regards to, what am I trying to say? Genre-wise, I don't really know. I don't really have a lot of connections to that world, but I wish I did, so I was able to hook you up with someone, because these things that you send me, these tracks that you send me, are on point. Gemma over there on Instagram is agreeing. Love the melodic techno shizzle. Yeah, man. Listen, I think I've messaged you about this before. We need to get you dialed in with someone from that world to help you out, because your music's fantastic, mate. Keep up the good work. Keep sending stuff through, and I'll just keep telling you how amazing it is. That was Afterlife with by DJ Novira. Okay, let's see what's going over here on TikTok. Duty Music, the email address is on the graphic on TikTok. Otherwise, it's in the chat somewhere. Chris@loveandcody.uk. Kieran Nudell, all the way from Estonia. How are you, my friend? Underground artist from Estonia. I would really like to get your feedback on my track. Please send it through to the email address, and I probably won't get to it tonight, but I will get to it on next stream, which is on Monday next week. Someone else was asking in Instagram when the next stream is. Shane, yeah, will be Monday, mate. We're going back to normal Mondays and Wednesdays from next week. We just changed it up this week due to the bank holiday that was happening in the UK. Where was I? Sakura, are you the lads that did the Blue Gangster track that was, we talked about it a couple of weeks ago on this stream? It was on SoundCloud or somewhere. Something happened with that. I'm sure I asked you guys to come back and let us know what happened when it got signed and everything, because you were discussing it with Columbia Records or Sony Records, I think, at that point. So yeah, it'd be great to hear what happened with regards to you getting signed to a major off the back of that SoundCloud track blowing up. That's incredible stuff, man. That's what we like to hear. And I take it you've sent more music in. Yeah, okay. I think I saw it earlier. Right. Where are we? Lauda. Okay, let's move on to this one. This is Lauda.
So never mind what happened yesterday, all your problems, because that's all gone. The only thing tonight that we have is us.
That was Us by Louder. Louder, are you still in the chat? I think I've seen you earlier over here on TikTok. And I hope you don't mind me sharing this, but I know you were a little bit anxious about sharing your music. I'm sure you wrote that in the email. And you were delighted to come across this stream because what we're trying to do here is just be super positive with everybody and just try and lift everyone up and reassure everyone that, you know, making music is a process. You're not going to get everything right the first time, but doing sessions like this and having like-minded people in the comments and just being positive and pointing you in the right direction really helps. And that kind of made you want to send the track through to the stream. And I really appreciate that you did that. Oh, you're here. Yes, perfect. Because, listen, to be honest, I don't have any notes on this. This is a great track. I can understand where you're coming from about being anxious. We talked about it you talked about it in the email. You know, it can be difficult to put yourself out there. I've been there. I still sometimes am as an artist. If I do find it difficult to throw yourself out there. But this is a great piece of music, and you should be very proud of it. I've got no notes on that at all. Nice arrangement, cool sounds. Not sure if you can see, but everyone over on the Instagram feed is loving it as well, giving you great feedback. And yeah, outstanding. Looking forward to hearing some more stuff from you. If that's just something that you've come up with after a few months producing, then the world is your oyster as far as I'm concerned. Great track. Yeah, love to hear more of your music and as and when it is ready. Okay, OTRD, let's just have a quick look and see what's going on. Sakura, yes, my old friends at Spinning. I actually just left that label about 4 weeks ago. Who are you dealing with? Marco, RJ? They're good guys over there. Let me know if you need me to nudge them. I'm sure they've got it totally under control. Marco Kobassen. Nice. Yeah, man, he's a good guy. He'll look after you. Oh, it's gone quiet? Oh, no. Why? What is it, sample? Let me know. I'll nudge them for you. Okay, let's get back to this one. OTRD. Don't Need Love.
When I fall in love, I usually take my time, hoping it gets better. Swipe left, swipe right, to fill all of these lonely nights. It's just empty better. No text to come over, we don't talk when we're sober. Fairy tale I could live without. But I dress in the altar, that diamond in your ring. That's all no one cares about. No text to come over, we don't talk when we're sober. Fairy tale I could live without. I dress
Nice one, OTRD. Don't need love. OTRD, are you still in here? I think you're over on Instagram at one point. If not, yeah, cool. What is the original? I can't remember. Can anyone else in the chat remember what that original sample was? I like it. I like the use of it. And the only thing that kind of stuck out for me a little bit was the kind of loopy vocal part. It seems to just kind of drag on a little bit. 220 quid. Yes, Kieran, thank you. It was 220 quid. I remembered it. Just a loopy bit just around here, where you loop the chopped up vocal. I would just bring that down in the mix a little bit and maybe just filter it out or something. Just feels like it's a little bit too repetitive. But nice vibe, cool, garagey vibes, nice tempo. Great stuff, man. Love it. OTRD, don't need love. You putting that out, Jack? What's happening with it? Let me know. Oh, no, wait, hang on. Is this the... Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay, this is the one that was cleared, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, man. Jack, keep it up, bro. You know I love you. OTRD, don't need love. Right, what's next? Keep moving. Murphy. I think we had this one the other day, didn't we? Murphy still in here? Did we listen to this one, or is this when you made the changes? Alright, let's give it a go.
Yeah. Keep moving. There's no turning back now. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Yeah. Okay. Huh? It's crazy. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. There's no turning back now. Keep moving. Yeah. Okay. Keep moving. There's no turning back now. Keep moving. Yeah. Okay. Keep moving. There's no turning back now. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Yeah. Okay. Huh? It's crazy. Huh? Yeah. Okay.
Banger. No feedback on that one. That's it. Straight banger. Gives me early Pauser vibes. Low slung, dirt, bass. Everything's mixed nice. Yeah, good use of that little vocal sample as well. Killer track, Murphy. Keep it going, my friend. Like that one a lot. That's been out already. Release date March the 4th. What label did that come out on? You in here somewhere? Yeah. No words, Murphy. Keep up the good work, my friends. I keep hearing this mad ringing in my ears. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's off one of the lives or something, but it keeps pinging in my ears. So when I stop, you guys might not hear it, but I get this crazy loud ringing noise in my ears sometimes from something. I don't know if it's Twitch or... Oh, I'm rambling. Shush, Chris. Get to the next track. Right. Spanish Mode by Zin featuring Les. Nice Spanish Mode, Zin featuring Les. Yeah, cool vibes. Feedback from me is the levels are all over the place. You need to tighten up your mix a little bit. Drums are too loud with the bongos, effects and everything. Vocals really loud as well in the mix. But I do like the vibe of the record. It's cool. Nice little vocal sample as well. It's just, it needs tightening up in the mix. Yeah, it just feels like your levels are everywhere. Apart from that, good vibes. Micah Baxter, Ride. Gritty Records. It looks like this has been released already.
She took me to the sky for love. Oh, how she took me for love. Stood me there and watched me for love. She made me scream deep for love. hours of us we spent together. Visions of you and me in my mind. Oh, how our bodies intertwine with each other. We made so many positions, and some I can't even find in a book, you know. Me. And when you put your hands deep down on mine, you know what I'm talking about, baby. I'll just be alright, me. Relate. I can feel you. So, baby, when you make me feel, there's no right. It's the best. Remember? Get it out. I can't just get it. Alright. Baby. I love you, baby.
Now ride me, baby.
Another absolute banger on this on tonight's stream. Micah Baxter, Ride. 0 feedback. Nothing to say about that one. That's clearly ready to go, and it looks like it's been released on Gritty Records. Green Velvet vibes in there as well. Loving that. Chat's loving it as well. Micah Baxter, Unreal Producer. Yes, going by that, absolutely. It's definitely on my radar now. Ryan Best loving it as well. Ashlow loving that one. Gemma loving that one over on Instagram too. White Label, yeah, totally agree. Some great tracks being played on the stream tonight. Exciting stuff. I would want to speak to Micah about that record, but it looks like it's already been signed. So we will reach out and see what else he's got. Who is next? Gerber, my man Gerber. How are you, my friend? Are you still in here somewhere? I'm sure I saw you join in one of the live streams across the platforms that we're doing this evening. Excited to hear this one. This is Gerber. Take my hand.
You want in my hand, but it's too late now, that's your bet. Should've never had your dirty plans. Now we cannot be undone, oh nah, oh nah nah. Now you wanna go back, how about that? Should've never did your dirty work. Now we cannot be undone. You want in my hand, but it's too late now, that's your bet. Should've never had your dirty plans. Now we cannot be undone, oh nah. You want in my hand, but it's too late now, that's your bet. Should've never had your dirty plans. Now we cannot be undone, oh nah. You want in my hand. You won't take my hand. You won't take my hand, but it's too late now, that's your bet. Should've never had your dirty plans. Now we cannot be undone, oh nah. You won't take my hand, but it's too late now, that's your bet. Should've never had your dirty plans. Now we cannot be undone, oh nah. You won't take my hand. 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 You won't take my hand, but it's too late now, that's your bet. Should've never had your dirty plans. Now we cannot be undone, oh nah, oh nah nah. Now you wanna go back, how about that? Should've never did your dirty work. Now we cannot be undone. You won't take my hand, but it's too late now, that's your bet. Should've never had your dirty plans. Now we cannot be undone, oh nah. You won't take my hand.
Go about Take My Hands. Yeah, great stuff. Only bit of feedback from me is feel like we need to do a little bit of controlling the bass. And the vocal needs to just come up a little bit into the mix. Yeah, apart from that, man, cool. Nice music. Good stuff. EC, thank you. If you just sent one over now, I'll get to it on Monday's stream. Just being transparent with everybody, we have got the big queue tonight, and it is full. Otherwise, I'm never going to get off and be able to eat my dinner. But thank you for sending EC. I appreciate that. Justin Lay. Okay, you. What do you mean? You've sent it over now, or it hasn't been played, or what? Because I don't listen to them before the stream. Justin Lay, let me know what you mean by that. Is the link dead, or you haven't heard it yet, or let me know. Yeah. Thank you, Universally. Appreciate that. We'll get to it on Monday's stream. Right, let's crack on. Next one. Bring the beats. Here we go. Sakura. Here we go, lads.
Bring
Okay, lads. Where do we start? First thing, let's get that mastered. I just had to like push everything up super loud so we could hear it. Apart from that, pretty good stuff, man. Listen, that's great. Let's get it mastered and send it to me. I want to hear it mastered. I want to hear it. Yeah, I want to hear it to its full potential because apart from it just being really low, I was grooving and yeah, it works. The drops are cool. Arrangement's really nice. Cool vocals. Do we need to get that cleared as well? That vocal, does that need clearance? Anything in there that we should be aware of? Guys over on Instagram are loving it too. Ashlow with the breathing out face. Geminix are loving it. Who else we got? Navira's into it. I see Gerald's in the live over there on Instagram. Gerald, how are you, my friend? Long time. Vintage Cultures A&R in the live stream. Cool. More ears for your guys' music to be listened to. Good to see you there, Gerald. Hope you're well, my friends. Okay, cool. Royalty free. Good. Let's talk. Get me the master and we'll have a chat. That's all I'll say about that one. Sakura bringing the heat again with Bring the Beat. Wow, how did I do that? That's cool. It's almost like I work on radio or something. Shut up. Blowing your own trumpet. All right, white label. Bounce. Pobla. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a sick master. Here we go. Bounce. White label. I'm sure I saw you in here somewhere. Yeah, the fact that you're getting these Pobla to do your master. You know your onions, my friend.
Bounce. 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 To the track, bounce, the glow. Bounce, the glow. Bounce, the glow. Bounce, the glow. To the track, bounce, the glow. Bounce, the glow. Bounce, the glow. Bounce, the glow. To the track, bounce, the glow, bounce, bounce, the glow, bounce, bounce, the glow, bounce, bounce, the glow, bounce, to the track, bounce, the glow, bounce, bounce, the glow, bounce, to the track, bounce, the glow, bounce, bounce, the glow. To the track, the glow, the glow, the glow, the glow, bounce, the glow, bounce, the glow, bounce, the glow, bounce, the glow. To the track, bounce, the glow, bounce, bounce, the glow, bounce, bounce, the glow, bounce, bounce, the glow, bounce, to the track, bounce, the glow, bounce, bounce, the glow, bounce, bounce, the glow, bounce, bounce, the glow. To the track. To the track.
White label bounce, yeah, that it does exactly what it says on the tin. That makes you bounce. Great track. Loving the percussion through there. It's very, very simple, very stripped back, but just has a nice groove. Wicked bass line. Good use of that little vocal in and out of all places. Yeah, hats off. Good stuff. That was White Label Bounce. Excellent. Tom Curry in the chat over there on Instagram. How are you, my friends? Hope you're well. Another A&R in the live tonight. Checking out you guys' music. Yeah, still quite a fair bit to get through. So let me crack on real fast and stop talking so much. Where are we? CBK tracks by CBK. Oh wait, hold on. This is a list. There's 11. I was gonna pick the first one, CBK, if you are in any of the lives anywhere.
When the bass kicks in. You better brace yourself when the bass kicks in. Let's go.
Okay, this bass better be good after I've braced myself.
Let's go. When the bass kicks in.
CBK Tracks with a kick in. First off, I would just drop the volume down a little bit on that reverse kick. It feels like it's just taking like just in straight away. Woof. You're blowing like the kind of mix of the track straight away. But yeah, just turn it down a little bit. It's cool. Like the idea. Yeah, nice hi-hats. Cool little groove going on in that track. Bassline's kind of funky. Yeah, maybe just needs a little bit of kind of some effects here and there, just some little ear tricks, keep things moving along. Maybe strip back a bit of that vocal as well. Felt like it was in the track quite a fair bit over the 3 minutes of that that we listened to. But yeah, cool stuff. Keep it going. Keep up the good work. If you want, I can listen to one of those other tracks on the next live session. Let's keep it moving. H-Wall Frequency. H-War with Frequency. Okay, I think there is a lot of potential in this track, but there are just a few things that stick out for me that need addressing. Your bass needs to be controlled a little bit more. It feels really like it's distorting everything else in the mix when it drops in. Just the bottom end needs to be controlled a whole lot more, because it's causing mad frequency issues. Funnily enough, the name of the track. But yeah, I think this feels like there's two ideas in this track. There's the kind of G-funk whistle synth going on, that someone compared to White Lotus in the chat somewhere. And there's the piano, and then there's this bit. There's this bit here. It just feels like maybe two separate ideas. So I think you just need to pick one of the hooks that you're more in love with and stick with that one. And yeah, again, just pay attention to the mix. Maybe there needs to be a little bit of vocal through here as well. But I do like it. I think there is a lot of potential with this one for sure. H-War Frequency. If I know you were in one of these chats the other day waiting for your track to be heard. Yeah, that is the feedback. If you watch it again on Twitch or where else do we do it? YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, if you want to make those changes, send it back through and we'll take another listen, because I do think that there is a lot of potential with that one. Really cool stuff. Okay, everybody in the chats who are sending over their music tonight, just for transparency, I'm not going to get to do it tonight. I mean, on this live, I review things in order of submission. We had a lot to get through that was sent in via email on Tuesday when we last did one of these sessions, and people also send it in during the week in between the sessions. So if you just have sent through this evening, then I will probably get to it on Monday when the stream returns. Mondays and Wednesdays is the normal days of the week that I do these live A&R feedback sessions from 6 onwards. So yeah, just to be completely honest with you guys, I will get to your tracks, but it probably won't be until Monday. We've got another, looks like 15 to get through tonight, so I'm going to be in a lot of trouble because I haven't eaten my dinner yet, and my better half will be shouting at me. No, she won't really. She loves that I do this. JJ Mason and Kieran Olin. This is called Falling in Love.
Got me falling in love, falling in love. Got me falling, falling, falling in love. Oh my God, am I out of luck? Yeah, tried to stop, but couldn't get enough. In the deep end, trying to keep my head above the water, sinking down. Got me falling in love, falling in love. Got me falling, falling to make me believe that I am.
JJ Mason and Kieran Olin with Falling in Love. Nice track. That is the business. Two things I would say, just technical stuff. Maybe bring your high string down a little bit in the mix. Feels like it's a little bit too high. And the other bit was the kind of top end of your organ bass sound. Maybe try and just raise that up a little bit in the mix. Feel like it's a nice part that needs to be sitting more predominantly in the mix. Overall, nice track. Cool vocal. Yeah, good stuff. Kieran Olin and JJ Mason with Falling in Love. Okay, next, Mr. Free DJ, Intoxicated. Let's go.
Rave Generation.
Essence of humanity in the techno sound. In an endless universe, our melody is intoxicating. The essence of humanity in the techno sound. In an endless universe, our melody is intoxicating.
Yeah, great sound. Mr. Free DJ, melodic techno vibes. Big, can't pick nothing out from that. That makes me think this is not ready to be sent out for demos. Yeah, nice. Good stuff. Thank you for sending. Diamonds, how you doing? Thank you for the gifts. Thank you everybody that has been sending gifts through today. Matt Andrews, how are you, my friends? Hope you're good. Thank you for, what is that? A heart with a crown in it. Sorry, I'm just getting used to this kind of stuff. Petricelli, thank you for sending your music through. I won't get to do it tonight, but I will be back on Monday. Doing the A&R streams next week will be Monday and Wednesday from 6. Drum Cartel, hi, how are you? Yeah, thanks to everybody sharing the live as well. All these gifts are very thoughtful. I'm not sure what they do or what they mean. They are not quite necessary, but much appreciated. Thank you so much. Navira, buzzing on the streets of Paris. Fantastic, mate. Enjoy yourself. Jem, thanks for joining, and thank you for all your great feedback. Really appreciate it. Shane, yeah, mixing courses are still available. You'll have to hit up John about those on his Expansive Academy page for all the mixing, mastering, and science part of the what's it called? I don't know. My brain's fried. The scientific part of making music over Expansive Academy. Okay, I'm gonna keep pushing through. We've got I think about 10 left, so probably gonna finish in about half an hour. Let's do this. EC, you're still here? Lights Go Out, EC and Endless remix.
Let's go out, I call for you, I hear your voice, you want me to, you want me to. The sun goes down, you're going home, I miss your face, you want me to, you want me to. Let's go out, I call for you, I hear your voice, you want me to, you want me to. The sun goes down, you're going home, I miss your face, you want me to, you want me to. I hear
EC with Lights Go Out. Absolutely nailed that one, mate. That is EC and Endless. Still in the chat, EC? I'm not sure if you've gone or not. Can't see. Yeah. Cool. What more can I say? Nice drum and bass remix of Lights Go Out. No notes from me on that one. Okay, let's keep it moving. Party Fears by Maxi.
See here, kid. You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump. And you might think, what if I fall? Well, what if you don't? What if you fly?
Okay, that was Party Fears by Maxi. Bit of feedback here. This just feels, compared to the rest of the groove of the track, this part here just feels a little bit too staccato, a little bit too stabby. You need some swing in there just to roll with the rest of the groove of the track. It feels like it's swung on the wrong note or something. I don't know. It's just like a little bit behind. Apart from that, great track. Party Fears. Maxi. Nice melodic techno. Next, Obsolete, James B. classy bit of house music there from Obsolete. From James B. That was called Obsolete. No notes on that one. Like the vibe that you're going for. Really cool. Kind of does everything you need it to do with that kind of track. Yeah, cool vibes, man. Liking that. That was James B. with Obsolete. Moving, gone. Track was not found. Sorry about that. Ryan Best with Higher. Let's go.
They were ringing bells as we rode into town. The beauty at sundown, and the angels sang, and the golden sun. Kissing houses come out, everyone with the light in your eyes, sliding past on the other side of the broken glass. And every time, every man, and every woman ever came in a multicolored world.
Ryan Best, higher. Yeah. What can I say about this one? Just some attention to the mix. Kick feels really loud. It's kind of dominating the whole track right from the start. Hi-hats can be brought up a little bit. There's something, it might be a creative thing, but something going on with your panning of your pianos when this drop happens. It might be just drifting left and right, perhaps. I don't know if that's a creative thing or not, but just feels strange in the headphones. There's some kind of movement going on between left and right, and I feel like if you just didn't have it moving but just had it panned and not going from left to right, it just feels a little bit strange in headphones. Apart from that, nice track. EC, yeah, I did yours earlier. You must have missed it. It was the drum and bass remix, right? But you can listen back to our feedback on our Twitch and YouTube channels. You're able to rewind on there. Just go onto Twitch or YouTube, search for Left Wing Cody, and it'll be on there. Nice one, Ryan. Thank you for sending in your music. Cutes, jump off. Let's go.
I've been going for a minute, now I'm back with the jump off. Back up for the hop, let the pump off. All we wanna do is party. Buy everybody at the bar Bacardi. Black Barbie dressed in Bugatti. Try to leave me somebody's
Cute, jump off. Okay, nice idea. Liking this. Think it's got some potential. We need to fix the mix a little bit though. Vocal feels just a little bit at a time in places. Everything's really MIDI, so we need to sort out the bottom end, make that kind of punch through a little bit more. You need some more attention to your bass. We need that really pumping with that lower end, with tracks like this, with the bass line and stuff, and UKG kind of vibes. We really need that bottom end to shine through. What else we saying? Yeah, it just feels like all of the elements are in the mid area, so frequency wise. So let's add some hi-hats, brighten it up, get those frequencies at the top end pop in a little bit more. But nice idea, I like it. I've not heard that vocal being used before in a track, so yeah, cool stuff. Right, here we got Abu Kev and Sunday Noise. Nice. Abu Kev, Sunday Noise. Cool stuff. The top end is just distorting a little bit just because of the mix. Yeah, I just think it needs some attention around there. And there was some kind of special effects noises. I think it was around the top. Near the drop. Just need to turn them down a little bit, mate. They just kind of cut through a little bit too much in the mix. But apart from that, good work. Right, okay, I've got a few more to get through, and then gonna call it a night. Right, let's get to this. Change Mystics US.
That it takes more than just a us all to be courageous, because he knows we'll face times in life and situations and circumstances that it takes more than just a desire, it takes courage. Many people operate on the basis of fear, on the basis of what other people think. We as believers should operate on the basis of courage. Courage to say no when we ought to say no. Courage to say yes when we should say yes. So what kind of courage do you have? Is yours sort of floating between, depending on the situation? Or do you know the difference between right and wrong for your life? And you've made up your mind. Do we sit down and let change just happen to us? Or are we just watching change happening around
there can be no improvement. So you have to decide what to do with change. Change will happen, and if you are not careful, it could be destructive. So you have to determine what kind of change do I want in my life. And I want you as a young person, as a mother and a father, as a business person, to think about your company even, or your family, or your educational pursuit. What kind of classes do you want to take in college this year? What kind of grades do you want? What kind of relationship you want to have in your life? Who do you want to draw? Who do you want to pick up in your relationships? What kind of people do you want to associate with? Where do you want to travel that you've never been? What are the books you need to read you never read before? That changes. So what kind of person are you?
Change Mystics, excellent track, very very poignant lyrics, really cool stuff. No notes from me on that one. Yeah, that sounds like it's ready to go out and be pitched for demos to the appropriate labels. Craig, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Okay, yeah, Cruz, I'm almost certain I saw your track when I was setting up earlier. Screamer from Maneuver featuring Catherine Ellis. Screamer from Maneuver, featuring Catherine Ellis. No notes on that one, mate. That's a pretty good cut of house music. Yeah, digging it. Lovely effects on the vocal and everything. Just chugs along nicely. Nice little change up in this area here. Keeps everything interesting. Yeah, good work. Screamer with a maneuver featuring Catherine Ellis. Dylan McPhee over there on TikTok. Yes, you can send it to the email address, but we're just finishing up tonight's session now. I've got 3 more tracks before tonight's over. But we're back on Monday from 6 o'clock on TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. So please send your email over, and I basically just do them in order that the emails arrive in. Cherry Club in Poland, how are you guys doing? Been a long time since I was over there. Hope you're all well, gang, at the Cherry Club. Yeah, all good, Dylan. No problem. Okay, a few more to go. District. I love what these guys do. It's great. That was All Night by District, and I know the guys tend to watch the replays of this. So here's some feedback just on that drop there when that horn kind of was dropped in just a little bit too loud. Just took over and kind of flooded everything else out. Apart from that, liking this one a lot. Yeah, as I said, the guys tend to watch it on replay. So let's talk, lads. I'm interested in that one. Sounds great. George George Zhang over there on Instagram, my friend. What an incredible track you sent through, and I wish you were on live when we played it, because both of the Instagram and TikTok chats were going crazy about your record. You can watch it back either on our Twitch channel or on YouTube. I think it pretty much goes live once we stop, which is going to be the next 5 minutes. So yeah, please go and have a listen to that. It was an incredible piece of music, mate. And thank you so much for sending. KB with Trippy Terrain. Nice Trippy Terrain from KB. Yeah, solid. Feel like it can just do with some more ear tricks and everything to take it up to like 428 is where I got to. I just think it needs some more interesting patterns, some more interesting bits in there. I do like the drums. Jacking drums are cool. But yeah, just feel like you need to add a few more bits in there just to keep it moving. Right, last one for tonight, Cruise and Rue J, and that is called Hyped Up. Cruz and Rujay hyped up. What we're going to say about that one? I feel like the ideas there is really cool. Just a little bit on the bass line. I feel like your notes should maybe be a little bit longer because they feel a bit staccato now. If you had them flowing into each other, there would be a nice little portamento in between the Reese bass notes. Just give it a little bit more nicer flow because it feels like it's kind of stopping the groove a little bit every time the bass notes change on your Reese. Apart from that, good stuff. Liking the vocal. Is that original? Not sure. I think Chris is still in here. And that's it for this week. Thank you everyone that joined on Tuesday and tonight, and everyone that sent their music in. Thank you to everybody involved in all the comments, keeping everything super friendly and positive. And most of all, thank you to everybody that had sent in their music to be played on this live feedback in our session. We are returning on Monday. Back to normal proceedings next week. Definitely overran by a fair way this evening. So we are, going to try and keep it to an hour and a half on Mondays and Wednesdays. But, that's just down to the quality of the music coming in, I'm afraid. So much good stuff coming. We have to play it all. Okay, once again, thank you everybody that's joined. Thank you everybody on TikTok that's shared, followed, and sent all those gifts in. Amazing. Thank you so much. I've said it before. Not sure what to do with those. Totally unnecessary, but very much appreciated. So thank you for doing that. Thank you to everybody getting involved on Instagram over there. And if you want to listen back to the music and the session, you can do it on our Twitch and our YouTube channels. The playbacks will be up there pretty much now, as soon as I've hit stop. Great stuff. Thank you, everybody. It's been a pleasure again, and have a fantastic weekend. And I might do some COD streams over the weekend, some gaming stuff, if they are into that sort of thing. Otherwise, this A&R feedback stream will return on Monday.